What's up everyone, Patrick here, welcome back. And in this next question, we're told that 73.5% of a population of 110,000 is eligible to vote. And of those eligible to vote, 66 2/3% have voted. And they're asking how many people have voted in this population. So to show on a diagram what's going on, we have this population of 110,000, and then basically a portion is eligible to vote, and then there's a portion that's not eligible. And then of those eligible to vote, there's a portion that votes, and there's a portion that doesn't vote. That's basically what's happening. So they're asking how many people have actually voted. So the number of people eligible to vote is 73.5% of this population. So 73, I'm going to put 0.5%. And then of those eligible, 66 2/3% have voted. And so the first step is we can figure out how many people are actually eligible to vote. So what we would do is we would take 110,000 and we can multiply it by 73.5%, which if we convert that to decimals, divide that by 100, that would be 0.735. And we would end up with 80,850 people. So that's the number that is eligible to vote. And then of that number, 66 2/3% is, or actually voted. So to take this, now don't get confused with this fraction here. Basically this, just to show this on the side, let's do it over here. So 66 2/3%, that's the exact same as 66.2/3 in decimals is basically 666 repeating. Right? So this and this are the exact same thing. And then if we want to convert that to decimals, we could divide this by 100 and we would end up with this over here with the 6's repeating. And then this decimal is the same as this fraction. Right? So this fraction here is not the same as this fraction. This fraction is within this percentage. Right? But then after we convert this to a decimal, this decimal is the same as that fraction right there. So instead of in your calculator writing out all the 6's, repeating and not rounding, what we can do is we can take this value and then multiply it by that fraction 2/3. Right? So multiplying it by this is the same as that percentage. And when you do that calculation, you would end up with 53,900. So that's the number of people that have voted, and then that's your final answer.